really, at least you're pretty.
Honestly, woman, you call yourself part of our podcast.
You're one to speak.
Oh, dear.
Here,
I cannot believe on their first podcast that they would drag someone else through the mud like this.
I'm going to use the trap door.
Oh my gosh.
Anyway, imagine getting trapdoored on your
the back.
first
Yes.
podcast. Wow. Anyway.
There's promise in that one.
Maybe. We'll see. Anyway. Hello, Divas. Welcome to the Cup, the Currently Unnamed Podcast, where we put the real and the tea in reality. And you can always come to us first to quench your thirst. I'm Logan Murphy. Say something gay. Gay. Today, I've got some iced coffee because Lord knows I need it to get through whatever the hell this premiere was of Drag Race UK. I'm very excited to talk about it. Not excited to be back talking about a Ru judge season. Necessarily, but as a reminder to everyone, I'm sending Cheryl home. Love you, Shaz. Also, while we're at it, go get your cup mug, because it's always muggy up in here at the Cup. LanaGCreations.etsy.com. Link is in the description below, and we do ship domestically within North America and internationally, and we have proven that it does ship to the United Kingdom. Someone here finally decided to represent for the United Kingdom and open a cup mug. And it's not Eris and it's not Lewis, who is backstage watching, which is why I'm going to berate him again. So there are no excuses. Let's go get your cup mug. And I thank you.
Mine's coming soon, I think. And I'm Eris Envy, the punk rock hairy fairy. I am your local rugby playing drag queen, the bearded banshee of Leeds and West Yorkshire. And I'm just drinking water from my not cup mug, but my cup mug will soon be here.
Hi, I'm Mike. I'm your buff bodybuilding correspondent out in Dallas, Texas. I put the him in himbo, and I put the gay in video game, and maybe I put a little bit of the bae in basic. And right now I am drinking just water today. So until the cup mug comes, I would love, it's coming, right? Like it's shipped.
Y'all ask Lana about that. That's her domain. She deals with that. I just promote it. That is my job here, is to just promote it. But y'all already heard a whole lot from them apparently. Who the hell are you? And why are you here? Quickly.
Hi, I'm RuPert, and I have no entrance line. I'm here. I'm Reese. I'm new hiree, you could say. I'm the new they of this podcast. And I'm drinking water, and then if it comes to it, just a subtle amount of 7-Up.
Period.
Look at us. We're so hydrated on this podcast.
We are. I too also have water, as always. I mean, it goes without saying, because hydration is of the essence of Hall. Shout out to Jade Essence Hall. So yeah, unfortunately, Mike, you're still the new guy because now we have a new they. So it happens. But
I'll have to wait a little longer.
A little bit longer, probably, but. RuPert, we're so happy to have you joining us for this season. What a better way to have you start off than with the UK. And we're so happy to have you.
Thank you. It's crazy being here.
More Brits, I guess. We needed more. I don't know.
Well, legitimize our opinion, our Yankee opinions over here. So.
I guess, right? It's 50-50 today, and we've got the split. But I think we can all agree this was a lovely premiere with a bit of wonky judging.
Agreed.
I think that goes
pretty much.
That, universally, I think we can maybe agree on that. But I did really enjoy this premiere. And I'm very happy to say I'm really, really enjoying this cast so far. I think this is a really, really great group of queens that really showed some great drag across the board in this episode. And I'm very excited to get into it and get into this season with you all. But first, before we do, make sure to subscribe if you've not already, because we're here almost all the time, giving you almost all things drag. And this is the start of a whole hell of a lot of drag. Because we've got another premiere on Sunday and 2 more shows premiering this week. So we are going to be in drag overload here. I'm excited as a drag fan and as a drag podcaster. But anyway, subscribe, hit the notification bell so you know when we are putting out all of our content. I'm going to do something new. I hope this works. There's a QR code in the corner to subscribe. That's new. And I wanted to try it out. So there it is. I don't know. We have QR codes now. I wanted to try.
Right above my takeaway.
Yeah. We can see the takeaway again. Subscribe to the channel. Subscribe to everything we're doing here at the Cup Network. We've got 2 other channels that do TV and Eurovision content. So we're putting out content almost every single day across the Cup Network. Go check out all of our links available in the description below. You can follow us on our socials at the Cup Pod on Twitter, Instagram, TikTok, and Blue Sky. And you can also go follow the 4 of us on the description below. So go check that out as well. But babies, angels, divas of my life, this premiere was something. Overall thoughts. What did we think of this premiere?
I think I agree with you. I think this cast is really, really promising. I mean, from the promos, I was feeling really good about the cast, and they've basically confirmed a lot of my high expectations that I had for them. I think across the board, we saw some really, really good drag. We see some really good personalities. Even people that maybe I was a little hesitant on the promo, they really came in swinging. So everybody's really put their best foot forward. And I know, like, we'll get into like the judging, but I don't think that should discredit anybody's like performance here. I feel like everybody really has shown their personality in this premiere. I think this is a great cast. I'm very excited.
Yeah, I'm really excited about it too, because I really enjoyed the cast dynamic so far. I think this is a really interesting group of queens. I think we've got a lot of personality types here. So I think we're going to get a lot from the queens this season. The runways and like obviously the challenge looks and the entrance looks this season, woof. There's like some really, really fucking good drag this season. Like I'm particularly excited about like Selexa, of course, but also
What?
Bones.
I love Selexa.
You don't say, Eris.
Gay,
I'm
yeah.
sorry that my fave stays eating up. Okay.
I'm just so surprised. I think I'm going to be really surprised for a while that you are excited about Selexa. That really just hit me. It really came out of left field. I'm really genuinely just very surprised by that statement. I don't know. That's going to take me a while to recover. But RuPert, anyway, so sorry. RuPert, what did you think of?
This was a really good premiere. I like that UK for the most part has always done like a look/ball based challenge, like a challenge that isn't massively like, and here we're going to throw everything at you to see what happens. So I do like that. This was a very strange challenge, and I don't think it showed off the queens in the best way. But I'm interested to see where this goes. There's a lot of great personalities, some incredible runways. There's some queens who have clearly spent every single pound and penny that they've earned to get on this season and to show what they've got. So I'm very excited about this, and we'll see what happens.
Absolutely. I agree with everything you all said. So we start the episode and baby. What do you mean we're starting off the bat with the Viv tribute?
That was so sweet.
I mean, every single like UK season has always started with like, and here's like a montage of all like the previous stuff, and then like to have like such, like it had like some like regular music for like all of the other 5 winners, and then to like change it like quite dramatically, and then like show so much of what she showed on this on Drag Race, and then just it was just so it's so lovely that they were able to do that, because of course like we are like the UK Hall of Fame is like missing one person, and it feels weird that like we're missing such a huge part of what made like specifically the first season of Drag Race UK what it is, because she brought such polish to it, because otherwise I don't think UK would have grown and so much of a season if it wasn't for Viv. And so just having that little moment is just so touching and so special. I mean, like if I want to burst out into tears, there's a documentary that they made an iPlayer about, I think it's called Dear Viv, like about the family.
Dear Viv, yeah. It's on Wow Presents Plus as well, so we have it.
And it's just like, when I first watched that, I was like, baby,
I teared up watching this as well, because it's just this is the first UK season that has aired since she passed too, so it hits home. I'm glad that we got the tribute to her on All Stars as well, and I'm of course really happy that we got this tribute. Felt very perfectly done, so I loved every bit of it.
I like that it was at the very beginning, because honestly, this franchise is part of her legacy. I feel like she really has the impact that she has had on the UK drag scene, and in being an ambassador to the world of the UK drag scene. I think it's so fitting that we start off with it, and it was very, very touching. And I'm so happy that she got that tribute. We're all still, feeling the loss of the Viv, because honestly, there was such a profound like drag queen. Really, you could see like her art was in everything that she did. When I got the news of her passing personally, I remember I just went through a lot of like just clips of the Vivienne, and just remembering all of her amazing drag that she has shared with us, her artistry. And I think that was really sweet that they started the season off with that, especially because I feel like she is the ambassador, the starting, like she's like the first, and will always be kind of the reigning queen in my heart of like UK Drag Race.
Agreed completely. But on happier notes, we get entrance looks. Now we are going to give our full thoughts on the entrance looks, the Brit Gala looks, and the hometown runway looks on our Look Over Here episode, so make sure to check that out. But we're going to introduce something fun, dumb, and stupid on this season of Drag Race UK, because who doesn't love something fun, dumb, and stupid? It feels fitting for the UK. So we're introducing a bit of a new, I guess, judging system, for lack of a better term here, for, not giving scores necessarily. We'll, give scores on our Look Over Here. But we're going to talk a little bit briefly about all of the looks throughout this episode. And if we like them, they're going to be the tea, because of course they are. And if we don't like them, they're going to go in the bin bag, because of course, it's British bin bag. So y'all, who's ready to teabag is my question.
I'm always down for a good teabag.
Me too. It's fun. It's so fun. I cannot take credit for this. Shout out to Brooke. This is Brooke's suggestion. I think it's so dumb and stupid, and I fucking love it. So, what better franchise to start this, to try this out with than the UK? Let us know if you like this format, because I think it's fun and dumb, and we didn't want to do Toot and Boot because it's been dug into the fucking ground. So we're gonna do something basically the same but slightly different. No one's on stage. How joyous. Well, no one was
How
on stage,
demure.
but it's fine.
How mindful.
Truly demure and mindful.
You
But
pulled the trapdoor on all of us.
we all were trapdoored in that
Yes.
moment, apparently. But yes, we are going to talk about our entrance looks and teabag them all. Starting with Miss Katrin Feelings. Let's start with Mike and go around.
Honestly, I love the silhouette on this. I love the shine. I love she's just really gorgeous. This is tea for me, honestly. And I'm really excited with Katrin Feelings because this is a great entrance look. So there is like glamour, and she definitely has an eye for like good looks, but she also has that camp attitude as well. So I really like this look. This was tea for me.
Either of you can go. It doesn't matter. It's not me next, so it doesn't matter. Who
Oh,
goes
sorry.
as long
We
as-
normally go clockwise, so I was waiting for Rupert. But
It doesn't matter. One of you
I'll
go.
I'll go. It's fine. It's
Thank
fine.
you.
It's fine. Go. Don't worry. It's fine. It's totally fine. Anyways, so I really like this. I have notes, and I will share those and look over here. But I really like this. I'm really enjoying Katrin, and I think she's got a great personality. I'm really looking forward to a season with her, and I think we're in it for the long haul with her. I think she's going to be in the end game. So yeah, this is tea for me.
I'm gonna give it tea as well. I think it's a bit of a weak tea, to be honest with you. I think it's a clean, solid, very, very well done look. It's an entrance look. It's cute. It's whatever. It's not a groundbreaking look for me. Am I gonna remember this by the end of the season? No.
It's
But
a very
she looks
milky
good.
tea.
No, you only steep the bag for like 2 minutes in this tea, to be real. But the color is gorgeous on her. I do agree.
Yeah, the color looks great on her. This is a very classic silhouette. She looks great in it. This is tea for me as well. I have other thoughts, but I'll share those later.
I just have to say, Eris, because I know you're probably watching this, bitch. First of all, hey, we love you. Second of all, ma'am, come to the motherfucking front. I cannot fucking believe that you walked into this goddamn workroom and referenced Balegda? Balegda? Balegda!
I guess.
Ma'am!
I jumped out of
Don't-
my chair and was screaming, and so was my flatmate.
I jumped out of my chair and I had to show my roommate the Balegda clip. He didn't know the Balegda clip, and I had
What?
to inform him of it.
How do you
That's-
miss the Balegda clip? Honestly,
That's
He's
gay
old.
tired reading.
He's old. He's old. I can tell you that's why he's old.
Hmm.
But on behalf of everyone, thank you, Eris.
Yes.
Thank you.
yes.
You have instantly become one of my favorite people to ever be on Drag Race in this one moment. As if I needed reason to stand you further. Now I have more. So sorry, Mike. Go ahead with your thoughts on the entrance look, but I just needed to.
Yeah, that entrance line really, I'm being honest, sold me on this look as well. It is a bodysuit, but I do think it's really, I love the shine on it. I love the Jamaican flag on it as well. So it really reps her. It shows kind of her personality because she is just such a fierce personality as well. It's a light tea for me. It's a little bit of a light tea, but I think it's very pretty. This is one of the most hilarious entrances I think ever. I went and watched the video. I think we all watched the video after I saw this because I just bust out laughing. Yeah, light tea for me.
oh, Eris, the mother that you are. This was unhinged. I am so obsessed with her. I'm sorry, and I will not apologize, even though I just said I'm sorry. But everything about this is like perfect. but also every moment she had in the show just like made me cackle. Obviously, like we'll talk about the interview and stuff, but like just like when she was just in the workroom or like when during Untalked, she's just such a character, and I'm so obsessed with her already. In terms of the look, she ate that tea.
It's tea. I think for me the biggest thing is this bodysuit fits so beautifully. The all of the color blocking here is so beautifully done. And I love a reference to a national flag that isn't like immediately obvious, and I think she's done this in a really fashion way, and I like that. I like how fresh this looks on her. And the hair is perfect with it too. So full tea for me.
Oh, this gets a T absolutely as well. It's just, it's clean. It's so well done. And also, like, because, like, she doesn't know what she's walking into. She doesn't know if she's going to be, like, having to jump into a foam pit or jump into a whole thing of water or have to take a photo with Tic Tacs. Like, she doesn't know what she's going to do. And so just wearing something that's so simple, it's so clean, and it just looks so good on her. T. And that's the
Or
T.
none of the above. We'll talk about it. Sally TM.
Yeah, this is tea for me. Honestly, I love the I love the attitude that Sally brings in this. It's very like I don't know. I there's a punk rock of like how she could not care about this, and it matches kind of the pink and black, the black graffiti on the pink coat. I love so far what Sally is putting out. This is tea for me.
I am obsessed with this look, and I cannot wait to talk about more on Look Over Here. Sally, this episode was just brilliant, and she has a personality that is so like typical of the Newcastle queens that I've met. There's just this love for this silly, dumb humor that she does, and I know I'm really going to enjoy every episode we get of Sally this season, and she looks fucking amazing. So, T.
Oh, Eris, I'm so sorry. You mean every episode this season?
Oh yes.
Because baby, she's making it to the end of the season. I can almost guarantee that. This is T. The only thing, baby, why doesn't the shoe match the jacket?
The shoe.
But otherwise, this is T. Absolutely.
I loved her entrance line as well. It's like, I'm not like other girls. I haven't had sex. And I'm just like, work diva.
Because Sally TM is inspired by a sim, and it just all makes sense. It's so dumb and stupid and perfect.
It works. It works so well. This look is so good. I mean, just like so good. T. She ate this look.
Except for the shoe. Oh, hi, Celexa. Hi, Celexa.
The definition of high whore drag.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, T. Don't even say this is strong T for me. This was insane, and how she said that she made this look. She made this look. That is insane. And also, when I loved how bouncy her breastplate was. It reminded me of like what was it, like France All Stars. I was like, we should have the little bounce sound effect that they always had whenever the breastplate was jiggling.
Mike, when I tell you I thought the same fucking thing, and I was like, I need France All Stars, France team, I need y'all to send that soundbite specifically to the BBC, please, for the season, because they need it for Celexa specifically. Like, please.
But yeah, this was gorgeous. I mean, RuPert, you said it best. Like high horn drag, it is gorgeous. This nude illusion, the stones on the it's oh my gosh, and it's perfect. That silhouette, oh my god, T.
Her body's so teak, all her PG tits. I am obsessed with this from head to toe. The color palette, the silhouette, the hair, the mug, Oh, Celexa, you ate this so bad. She knew what the assignment was, and she came. She came to serve. Yeah, this is a strong tea. Oh no, my blue tack.
T.
Mhm.
Not S, not U. T. I don't even need to say another goddamn word. I'm angry. I'm angry at her. How beautiful. Because I am never going to be that beautiful. So I'm angry about it, Celexa. I'm angry. When I talk to you about how angry I am later this season, there's going to be more examples of how angry I'm going to be at you about this, but we'll talk about that later.
I mean, this is perfection. This is so good. Like, the fact that she made this is so good. Like, it's just incredible. This is like tea. Like, just, so good.
Agreed.
And we get a design challenge next week.
There's a Rue badge coming to Leeds.
Probably. But there are a couple of good designers on this cast.
Mm-hmm.
One of them is not Pasty.
The feed.
Oh, gosh.
That's just a fact. Sorry, girl. That's just a fact.
Yeah, this is a bag for me. I think my main issue with it, I like the idea that it is words escaping me. She's a baked good of some sort. The name
She's
is
a pasty.
Pasty.
Yeah, yeah. Sorry.
She's a pasty.
Yeah.
I will say, my roommate, because we paused it because I had to go make my dinner. We paused it, and he was like, "Oh, who's coming out in the empanada?"
I thought empanada. I am from Texas.
We're so
okay?
American.
You know,
We're so American, Mike. We're so
I'm
American.
from San Antonio. You have to forgive me. That's the
I'm
first
from
thing I say.
Arizona. Like, you have to remember when we
Well,
see
howdy, y'all.
something.
Ain't you two just Americans, huh?
You want to get trapdoored again? Next question. But no, we both like. Okay, I'm glad that we all thought empanada.
Oh my gosh. I mean, okay. I like the concept. This is very cute. It's campy, but my main problem is I just feel like there's some fit issues. I think the top part's kind of drooping down a little bit. It's a bag for me.
Yeah, I will have to talk about this on Look Over Here because I have a lot of thoughts. My one glaring issue is that this entire look would have been fine had the panty just matched the corset. But because it's this like black panty, it just is so visually like there. And this is the thing about like having a garment that like having an undergarment that matches what you're wearing. Because if you come out and you can see like black panties,
Panties,
you know what I mean?
bitch.
Yeah. Like it's one of those things like the judges would pick you apart for, even though it doesn't necessarily matter as like a day-to-day drag performer. Yeah, this is a bag for me. I'm sorry, Pasty. But we'll talk because I don't think it's not unsalvageable.
I'm actually gonna give it the weakest of tea. Because I think minus the panty situation, I actually think this is really adorable on Pasty.
Yeah.
Like I really enjoy the hair. I think the garment is fun. I think coming out in the big pasty is actually really cute. So like this tea bag was steeped in the water for like 30 seconds and it's on the verge of just still being water and throwing it out. But there's a lot that I do really like about this. So that's where I'm going to leave it.
The detailing was a lot, clearly.
Yes.
I really like it. Really like the detailing.
Yeah, like the details on this look are just so adorable. I love Pasty in this red hair. I think it suits her so much better than like the blonde that we'll see later in this episode and then also on her promo. I think the red hair just suits her and especially her skin tone a lot better. And this is, I'm going to have to give this a bag as well because there are some things that I also don't like about this and I will explain those during look over here. But I love this look. She's so lovely, and I'm glad that she's had. Spoiler alert for later, but I'm glad that she's got another week to show what she can do.
I agree. Nyong Bella. Hi, Nyong Bella. Hey, girl. Hey.
This is so cute. I love this look. It's I love it's she has this cute petite personality, but like with confidence that I really enjoy about Nyong Bella, and I think this outfit encapsulates that sort of essence. Also, I love the hair. I love the headpiece in the gold piece in the hair. This is tea for me. This is tea for me.
I really like this. This gives me like a little bit of Crystal LaBeija. And in the words of British poet laureate Jade, she is the angel of my dreams because she looks so fucking gorgeous. And I'm obsessed with this accent she has. She has like a transatlantic accent and she's so just like soft spoken and she's fucking adorable. And I need her to narrate the entire episode. Not episode, the entire season. I'm tired.
Wow.
But
this episode, Eris. Wow. Bella, get him.
I need her to narrate the whole season, as I was saying. But this is tea for me because I really, really like this.
Tea. This was also my favorite entrance look, so tea.
I mean, if I had a nickel for every single time a beautiful black trans woman walked onto Drag Race in a white angel look, I'd have 2 nickels, which isn't a lot, but it's weird it happened twice.
Correct.
Hey.
Yeah. That is kind of wild, actually. What the fuck? Crazy. Love to see it. Page 3.
Oh my gosh. This silhouette. Are you kidding me? Like, I love the leather outfit. Oh my gosh, this is just sex on legs, honestly, for me.
Sex on that. Hopefully she can replace her in everything.
I'm like Sally TM, who's never had sex.
Paige has had all of the sex, and we know.
Yes, and she's selling it here. It's gorgeous. Tea.
She looks lovely, gal. And she's getting a very competitive edit, so I'm expecting to see her do very well. Yeah, she looks lovely. Tea.
I'm going to give it a slightly soft tea. I think it's a really, really well done, clean and concise ensemble. It's just not, completely groundbreaking, but Paige looks incredible in this. So I am not going to deny that she looks incredible here. Maybe my expectation was a little bit higher, so it's going to be a soft tea, but she looks fucking stunning. So who cares what I have to say?
Yeah, like, she ate. And, like, she knows. The annoying thing is that she knows that she looks that good. Like, she knows that I'm like, oh, yes. I've came in, every single queen in this workroom knows who I am, and they know that I look this good. And I'm just like, what? Tea.
El Vosk.
I have to say, I think this is a really cute look. This sort of bride-to-be look. I think it's cute. I think it kind of matches. El Vosk kind of gave me this sort of Pretty Little Thing energy as well. Yeah. And this is a slight tea for me. I think it's a little. It's a wedding dress, but it's very cute. I think she did with it very well. And honestly, one thing I really like is that El Vosk came in with a lot of confidence, and that is something that surprised me, honestly, from the promo. And so, yeah, I'm excited to see Elvask, and this is a slight T for me. This look.
Elle, if you're watching this, get off Twitter now, baby girl. They are jumping you. God bless. I hope she's okay. But what I will say is, I really like this entrance look. It's very cutesy. It's very girly. I really like this red hair on her. This is definitely like surpassing what my initial expectations of her were. So I'm excited to see what the rest of her runway package looks like. But yeah, this was very cute. This is a strong T.
It's tea. You know, we all went into this season kind of going, all right, Elle, what are you going to give? And I think she made a very strong first impression throughout this entire episode. I was pretty impressed with Elle, I'm not gonna lie. Kind of regret not taking her in the draft now, to be completely honest with you.
We are happy to have her over here in Dallas.
Clearly you are. Shut up, Himbo. Love you, Himbo. Shut up. I'm still very happy with my choices, don't get me wrong. But no, this is tea. It's good tea. And the legs, can we talk about her legs for a second? Her legs look so good.
Has she got like orange tights on?
No, I genuinely think those are her legs.
What?
I think she got a spray tan before coming to Drag Race, though.
No, I think those are actually. No, I think those are fishnets.
Are they?
Like very. Yeah, they're
fishnets.
Yeah, fishnets are orange tights. Because if you look like this part up and on her arms isn't tanned. But I do like that as a fashion choice, and no, I'm going to save that for look over here. We'll talk about that. I agree. We do not need to talk about the tights right now. But you look lovely, gal.
Yeah.
T as well. Also, once again, if I had a nickel for every single time a queen walked into the workroom in a wedding-style outfit saying "I do" to the whatever season she was on, I'd have 2 nickels, which isn't a lot, but it's weird it happened twice.
Literally.
Love you, Alexis Mateo.
Bam.
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 Viola. Coming in playing a violin. Because she doesn't play the viola, she plays the violin.
That's crazy.
Yeah. That was really impressive, her coming in and playing a little bit. And she had it timed perfectly with like her entrance. It was this outfit. I think when she's like, my favorite part is actually the like shoulder exposed part, which she's kind of closing up in this pose. But this outfit's a T for me, because I think I like the silhouette. I like the construction. I like, the exposed parts. It's not really showing on this outfit, but yeah. I think if anything, maybe it's a little bare on the bottom half, but we can get to more details on a later podcast.
I love this. This is incredibly well tailored, and she made this, which I think is really impressive. I think she paints in a way that makes her look slightly villainous, if that makes sense, like the incredibly arched brows. And I'm just wondering if she's gonna like soften that for certain challenges, or if she's gonna keep it consistent. That's not to say I don't like her makeup, because I do. I think it's just interesting and different. Yeah, this was T. She looks great.
Clean, concise, beautiful, gorgeous, really well done. Love the victory curl going on in the wig. I think she looks absolutely incredible. T.
I mean, this is a T as well. I actually just noticed the slits in the shoulders as well, because I didn't actually notice that when I was watching it. But that is a really cool detail, and to like show a little bit more skin, especially on the top. It just works really well. The red looks great on her. This is great as well. I also loved her entrance, like playing the violin and then chucking the bows, like because she doesn't need a shtick.
It was really smart.
That was smart.
Got to separate herself from her experience on Queen of the Universe.
Yeah.
I love more opportunity to just say Queen of the Universe. Anyway.
Queen of the Universe.
Speaking of Queen of my universe, I think I'm obsessed. Chai Tea Grande.
This look is T for me. I think I just love this sort of dominatrix. Like, she came in with attitude. Chai Tea Grande came in with a lot of attitude. I think a lot of this outfit just really works for me. There's a sort of kinkiness to it. I think the sparkles on the nipple parts is very like there's a kinkiness to it, and I think what brings it all together, my favorite part is this hair piece that just has this punk, it has this kink, it has this sex to it. This is tea for me.
Oh, y'all are about to be real mad at me.
Oh no, I got it.
I don't really enjoy this, and we'll get into it more and look over here, but I just think it's a bit too simple. Yeah, it's a bin bag for me, I'm sorry. But the rest of Chai's looks have been great.
We'll talk about it. We'll talk about it. Slot A. And I think that's what she's going to give us this season. And I'm very excited about it. She's a total slag. She's a girl right up my alley. So I am feeling a very kindred energy with Miss Chai Tea Grande, and I have been since the Meet the Queen. So I'm loving every bit of it. I am going to give this a soft tea. I think this is a really cute look. I would have loved if the rhinestone nipples were a reveal. I think that would have elevated it just a little bit more for the entrance. But overall, not bad. Soft tea for me.
I agree with Eris, and I'm going to give this a bin bag as well. I like this look. I like the idea of it. I just think it leaves a little bit to be desired. I love Chai Tea though. She showed some great other looks, and this is just personally not my favorite. Sorry, Diva.
Valid. Bonnie and Clyde.
I'm gonna be honest. I can't make heads or tails of this look. I think maybe. I think I'm split on it because I love like the neck down. The headpiece has me a little bit like, I think it's a slight T because I do like the body. It's the headpiece. I love the hair. So I think there's more that I like about this than it's just the headpiece is I don't know. It's maybe I don't have a fashion reference to pull this from. But I think it's pretty. I really like it. Everything else, the headpiece has me like a little baffled, honestly.
Well, you might not have a reference for this, but I sure do. Because this is giving me like cunty leopard print Protectron from Fallout. I love the silhouette on this. Logan, don't look so confused at me. It's scary.
No, I'm going to continue.
But I love this silhouette. I love this ridiculous headpiece. It's so exaggerated. It's so drag. And the mirror, she was looking camp right in the eye. Yeah, I think Bonnie looks absolutely fantastic, and this is one of my favorite looks. It's tea.
What was the reference? Please repeat that.
Hello, gorgeous.
The headpiece shape, for some reason, reminded me of a Protectron from Fallout 4, and I don't know why.
Okay. I see what you're saying.
What reference are you getting, RuPert? Because I might be getting the same one.
I'm getting Barbra Streisand Funny Girl.
I'm also getting Barbra Streisand Funny Girl, which is the reference I'm pretty sure she's going with.
Oh, yeah.
And then also, if I had a nickel for every single time a queen walked into the workroom doing a Barbra Streisand look, I'd have 2 nickels, which isn't a lot, but it's weird. It happened twice. Love you, Ruby on the nail.
And Plasma. 3 nickels.
Oh, yeah, 3 nickels.
Damn it. Shout out to Ruby and Plasma. No, this was so clearly Barbra Streisand to me, and that's why Bonnie is my favorite and why I'm thrilled that she's on this cast. This is full tea for me. Looking camp directly in the eye. Every single thing about this queen made me sing. But not like Barbara. I don't have that vocal inflection yet.
I don't think I have either, so I'm not going to attempt it. I love this. She's shown some really great looks this episode, and I love this as well. Because like in this scene, like Barbara's got like the coat up like this, and she's like hiding it. And I love that that's what she decided to do with this like big collar. And this is my favorite like interpretation of that look and that idea. I love this like sculpted bun as well with like the cheetah print on the side of it as well. This gets a full T as well. I love this look. She looks stunning.
Yeah. And our last entrance look, bones.
I think this might be my favorite entrance look. I think it is so unique. I think the texture, Bones definitely leans into their namesake because there's a lot of like anatomy like textures in the outfit. This is so well fitted. Bones really excites me. This is full T for me, strongest T, kept me up all night.
Okay, so what's weird is when I saw this in the trailer, I thought Bones was L, and I didn't really like the look from the way it looked in the trailer because we only saw that zoomed out shot of it, right?
Mm-hmm.
And then seeing her walk in with the reveal, and then we get to see the like actual texture of the outfit. I've done a 180. I really like this. Bones just looks effing incredible. T.
Coming in is almost the Grim Reaper too. Like the way that she entered, the way that like the whole thing happened, and then for this to be the end look result of it all, T.
Production.
Yeah, I love this, like because all of the queens before her chose like always have like an accent of like a bright neon or like some very like bright happy color, and then for her to be in like this dark brown with like all this texture and lacing is really cool. This is a full T as well, and I think it's Plague Doctor as well because I feel like that would be more the vibe.
Oh yeah, no, Plague Doctor. You're right. Yeah, 100%.
Also, we love a reveal coat for a pointless reveal coat anyway.
We love it.
Yeah, she could have just walked in this and it would have been perfect anyway.
It was giving a bit of Brooklyn Heights' reveal coat.
Yes.
A little bit, but like make it like the complete 180 version of that. I really lived for it. But quickly, RuPaul comes in, announces that our maxi challenge is the Brit Gala. Yes.
Sorry, just one thing. It's just like the shots of like RuPaul with the queens. It looks like she's standing like 500 meters away from them. It's
because
like there's like 7 meters of plexiglass between them. It's like she's looking at them through like an exhibit or something. It's just
because she is.
COVID never ended. You would never guess.
No.
You watch,
but it's the pretty standard 2-look premiere the UK has done for the last couple of seasons, but with a twist. This time we are introducing the Brit Gala as the first part of the challenge. So the queens are going to walk the Brit Gala pink carpet. That was a mouthful to say. Jesus Christ. We are walking the Brit Gala pink carpet, being interviewed by a selection of beautiful, fabulous, stunning. 4 of them are beautiful, stunning, fabulous, and gorgeous drag queens, and one other bitch.
Name them.
And then I will here shortly. There's a reason she is 5th in the slideshow. We'll get to her shortly. But interviewed by some DragRace alum. And then doing a slow-mo shot while the judges watch. And then the second category is Queen of Your Hometown. So we've got our beautiful Brit Gala host, Baga! Baga's here.
Love bag of chips.
This is the most I have ever liked bag of chips.
Really?
I am not, famously on this podcast, I have never been the world's biggest fan of Baga. I think she's talented. This is the single most I've ever liked bag of chips.
Huh.
So I was like, okay, Baga, work Baga.
Really?
Like, this is what she's supposed to be doing, though.
You didn't
Like
her...
I like Baga as not a competitor.
Oh. You didn't like her misery?
No.
I loved. Oh my gosh, we'll get into it.
I think it's very well done. I just don't like Baga as a
So-
competitor on Drag Race. That's just my thing. But
Oh.
it's an isolated thing. I love her Snatch Game performance, but it's an isolated thing for me. But Baga is here. Everyone, do the Marina. Marina Summers is here for like half a second.
For real, honestly.
Because what do you mean you're going to give the worst edit to Marina Summers?
Plain Jane was right there.
Oh, we'll talk about that dumb whore here shortly.
Anastasia.
I knew it.
Oh, of course. Obviously. I can't say anything bad about any of these other queens. But Marina looks incredible. Marina looks great. Marina looks lovely, fabulous, and wonderful. But when I tell y'all, when my good friend, Miss Tessa Testicle, popped up on this motherfucking screen, I screamed, I cried, I threw up, and I DM'd her immediately. And I said, what the fuck are you doing on my BBC 3 screen on this WoW Presents Plus on this internet today? And she said, I think her exact words were, and I quote, oops. I love
behavior.
this dumb whore. I love this dumb whore.
Yeah.
And for me, she was the standout. I'm sorry. She was a standout.
You know what? There are some good things that came out of Global All Stars, and Tessa Testicles is one of them.
Who was it that tried to speak to her in German? Was it Katrin?
It was Katrin.
Yeah, it was Katrin.
Yeah. I would have loved to have the chance to have spoken to Tessa Testicle in German.
Well, then you should have applied for this season of Drag Race UK.
I know. I'm lazy. I'm always lazy.
Yeah, we know.
And I don't do it. But
I was going to shade you even more, but I'm not going to do that here on Beyonce's internet today. We're going to move on. But Tessa, we love you.
And you look fabulous.
And your lace was not clockable, even though you were worried about that. And yes, I am going to put that part on the internet. Nothing else, just that one part. I love you. I love you. And I also love Angie. Love Angie. She looks great.
Yes.
Simple, effective, beautiful, stunning. All things Plain Jane is not.
What is this body
I'm sorry.
she's holding?
It's disgusting and ugly.
Yeah, but what about the body pillow?
Like when I went to DragCon UK 25, the fact that her booth was literally like just her in this outfit with then like an inflatable mattress and then like 3 pillows on it. Like the absolute, like I know Logan, you're not the biggest fan of her, but like
I'm
the
not
absolute,
a fan at all.
I know, but like the absolute unmitigated gall to be like, oh, I'm hosting at this thing. I'm going to wear a onesie. I'm gonna wear basically a shower cap and teddy bear slippers, and then make every single queen I interview look bad.
Look bad, feel uncomfortable, and ultimately be a horrible, horrible interviewer.
That's
what
my
she
own...
did, I'm so sorry. What she did was be a horrible interviewer. Nothing she said, did, or accomplished in this episode was good. Now, I was interested to see what Miss Plain Jane was going to do on this episode. Because clearly RuPaul likes her. Ru laughed the entire fucking time. But at the end of the day, Plain Jane is there to do a job. She is there to be an interviewer. And she is there to make sure that these queens look good. Marina did that. Tessa did that. Baga did that. And Angeria did that. Plain did none of that. Point blank and the period.
That was my main critique of like the challenge was it felt like whoever you got as the interviewer really kind of dictated like the challenge level that you had, because I agree with you. I think their job is to not necessarily make them look good, but like give them a chance to volley, give them a chance to shine. And I felt like both times, I think it was 2 times that we saw Plain Jane, she was really trying to do what we know Plain Jane and just trying to antagonize and rib the queen a little bit. And one did was seen as very well because she was able to keep up, and then the other one they put in the bottom because they saw. I didn't even. We'll get into it. I didn't even think Terrace did necessarily that bad in this situation. I don't know. Like we'll get into that part, but yeah, I had a problem with how she conducted herself in the challenge, and it made me feel bad about the challenge as a whole. I will say, I think this look is good. She's never looked. She always looks good, but like, her conduct I was a little upset with.
Pissed me right off. It did.
Anyway, I don't want to speak on this vile human anymore, so we're going to move along. We're going to teabag all of these looks again very, very quickly. Of course, we're going to talk about them more in Look Over Here. So some quick teabagging, starting with, I guess, probably maybe the perfect person to start with, because she is tea herself, Chai Tea Grande. Eris, let's start with you this time for the teabagging of it all.
Tea, enough said.
Tea. Soft tea, actually. I think she looks lovely.
Weak tea.
Tea.
Sally, but include the TM.
She put the T in trademark.
Tea.
Tea. Tea.
How butch of you.
Thanks.
You're coming from Mike's gig, Jesus.
Tea.
How simple.
Keep it simple.
Katrin feelings.
Tea.
Green tea.
There's a leak in this tea.
Oh.
Fuck up.
She's kind of shaped like a T here, so.
I need a second.
What have I done?
Oh, God.
I've joined this podcast and I've made chaos.
We said it was going to be chaos, so.
Well,
All right, let's. Oh, well, hi, Celexa.
Mother Country's tea. Oh, I can't say the C word.
You've said it twice. It's fine. Actually, it's allowed now. Yes, you have.
Oh, I didn't realize.
Oh,
Anyway,
it's allowed. It's allowed now. We don't. It doesn't matter anymore. We're fine. Just be a little selective with it if you can, please. But I'm also going to say Mother Country's tea. Oh,
tea.
The strongest of strong teas. Like, for this tea, you don't need milk or sugar to drink it. And this tea is strong. Well, maybe a bit. Otherwise, it will just taste bad. But full tea. What? So.
This tea is so strong, it's turning me straight.
that's bad.
Jonathan should be worried.
Jonathan should be worried. Jonathan, watch out.
Love you, babe.
Tits. It's tea for tits.
Oh, yes.
PG tits.
Oof.
Tits. Anyway.
Just a quick thing on hers, actually. Jonathan actually said when we were watching this, he's like, oh my gosh, she's wearing her finale dress, but it's episode 1. Like, it was so.
That part.
He was his favorite. It was his favorite of the challenge.
Work. Good to know. Good to know. We'll have him on here at some point.
Yeah, I'm sure.
We have to. T for Eris Mongardi. And I can say her last name right because apparently Ru can't.
She looks incredible. She looks like a really sickening blueberry, and I love it. Obsessed with the silhouette. T.
Do I even need to tell you? T. The fact that she was in the bottom 3 for this was despicable.
I'm gonna fight someone.
T.
It's gonna be you.
Mm.
Like she
Yeah.
ate with this. She ate and she knew that she looked good, and she knew that she looked good going into battle with whatever that was.
Yeah, this is T for me too. Honestly, it's kind of a travesty, especially when like the quality of the looks did come up in the judges' critiques for other queens, but apparently they forgot that she was wearing this. And also, she was like looking off and she wasn't even paying attention to like what was going on beside her. And honestly, who can blame her?
I mean, when you're standing next to
Lame
generic
Jane.
Judy, I don't blame them. Pasty.
We'll talk about this and look over here. This was not my favorite pasty. I'm so sorry. This is a bin bag for me. I'm so sorry, my love.
Yeah, this is my first bag of the day, unfortunately. Yeah. I like the concept, though. I will say that. I really like what she was going for, but it's not the best in execution.
Yeah, this is a bag. I know I've already said this 3 times, but if I had a nickel for every single time a psycho look was brought to Drag Race, I'd have 2 nickels, which isn't a lot, but it's weird it happened twice.
Shout out to friend of the pod, Lena Galord. If I had a nickel for every time RuPert has talked about nickels in this episode, I'd have 20 cents.
That's nearly $1.
No?
That was a joke.
Not a good one.
We're not with it.
Anyways, I like the reference. I'm a horror girly. I love my horror references, but it could have fit a little better. This is a bag for me.
Bonnie.
Lovely gal. T.
Lovely gal. T.
Lovely gal. T.
Lovely gal T. Now I do have to add, this is like the future where like Cruella actually did get away with like the Dalmatian
T.
the
Yes.
coat, and I love
100%.
that reference. This is T.
I first saw this and it immediately reminded me of like, oh, black and white cow, stunning.
Literally. And everyone else thought the same thing.
Yeah. The judges did.
Cow. Stunning.
Brown cow, stunning.
Shout out to Mo. Love Mo.
We love Mo.
Paige. Paige, come to the front. Why did you have to do this to us? Why? Why did you do this to us? Why did the judges do this to you? Why did you do this to us? And why did the judges do this to you? I'm so sorry, Paige. But also, fuck you, because I'm never going to look this beautiful. So, fuck you, and also, I'm sorry.
This was really fierce, and I can't wait to talk about it on Look Over Here. T.
This was my favorite of the Brit Gala looks. The strongest possible English breakfast tea I can make, which is how I like my English breakfast tea.
Yeah, this is a T. I can't wait to talk about this as well. This is so good.
This is T for me. This is amazing. Whenever we have outfits like this come up on Drag Race, me and Jonathan, we always look at each other and we're like, it's very Vivienne Westwood. But this was inspired. But this is stunning. I agree with you, Logan. This was my favorite look of the Brit Gala. This is T.
Nyong Bella.
I don't give a fuck what anyone says. I don't care. I'm happy to see more Marie Antoinette looks. And I think more people should bring Marie Antoinette looks. I think it is a timeless drag look, and I don't care. She looks gorgeous. I love this. This is very like Disney princess overload. Very maximalist. Yeah, this is the T for me.
I hope everyone understands that the reason Michelle has made a 180 on Marie Antoinette looks is because she was eliminated on Strictly in a Marie Antoinette look while performing a Vogue number to Vogue by Madonna. So clearly there is PTSD regarding anything relating to Marie Antoinette. We all have to understand that. And also at the same time, Michelle, your personal PTSD has nothing to do with the show that you are judging. Build a bridge and get over it. This is T.
Clock it.
This is T as well. The color looks so incredible on her skin tone. Also the fact that we have a Marie Antoinette look that was on Drag Race, designed by a drag queen, currently featured at the V&A. Shout out to Marmalade. Is incredible. And also, like, the moment I saw this look, I was like, I literally have written in my notes, insert Michelle hating Marie Antoinette.
We all knew. We all knew.
Y'all, it's been 0 days since there's been a Marie Antoinette sighting on Drag Race. And the number was actually quite big because the last time she called out and said it was a Marie Antoinette, it was actually Elizabethan era, 200 years before Marie Antoinette. So I agree with y'all. Marie Antoinette is a great reference. There's a reason why it's done so much. It's gorgeous. It's gorgeous on her. I agree with you, RuPert. The colors look so good on her. T for me.
And also for a diva who loves historical outfits, that pissed me the fuck off when she said that. When Michelle said that Ginger's was Elizabethan.
Yeah. It's her personal trauma. Apparently, we all just have to live through it now.
Well, girl.
She also shouldn't have gone home that week on Strictly, but that's beyond the point. Viola.
I love everything about this apart from the wig, and we will talk about that further and look over here. But this is very clean, but it's well detailed. The fit's great. T.
This was my second favorite Gala look. T.
This is a T as well. I love this look so much. Now seeing it, the hair is a bit strange. Also, I don't know if she's going for this reference, but it reminds me of a hobble skirt. I don't know if
I don't think that's the reference. I don't think that's what she was going for. But I see it.
That's what it just reminds me of. But this look is incredible. T.
She looks glamorous. She looks elegant. She looks like she owns 51% of the Brit Gala. I kind of agree on the hair part. The hair part kind of pulls back from what I was getting from the rest of the outfit. But other than that, yeah, T.
Well, bones as egg.
I literally have written in my notes if a Fabergé egg was the sun and also had knives.
Humpty Dumpty ain't slick.
I love this. It's so intricate. It's so unique. I'm obsessed with this kind of semi-Catholic imagery. Yeah, T.
This is so sickening. This is so fucking sickening. I love every bit of this. It's T.
I love this look as well. I can't wait to talk about it on Look Over Here. also the fact when during her interview, the fact that like when she wasn't getting asked questions, she was literally like just standing like with her arms open and like showing off like the white contacts, just being like standing there like a statue as well. T, this is incredible.
Yeah, this is tea for me. This is tea for me as well. I do love, like, there's definitely some religious imagery inspired in there. I think with the knives a bit, there's kind of a bit of political messaging, maybe some, like a message being sent through here. I love Bones's take on stuff, on drag. She's really showing that, she's there to show strong drag, make references, make a statement. I was definitely getting a lot of maybe critique of like organized religion in this. I like when there's a message, because drag is inherently political. Like its roots are inherently political. So I love when we see stuff like that. And yeah, I love this look. T.
And last on the Brit Gala runway, Elvosk.
I want to like this. I do really want to like this because I love the concept. I just think there's a slight offset in between the different colors she's used. And it's not to say like a magenta, a neon yellow, and a neon green can't work together. It's just these particular ones don't match up quite perfectly. Like the green's just a little too pale. But we'll talk about it more and look over here. But yeah, this is... I'm dipping this in the bin bag. I'm holding it above the bin bag and I'm making my choice, and I'm not sure just yet.
It's a bag for me. It's a soft bag. I'll say that. Because I don't dislike the look. I think ultimately for me, the pieces of this look don't work together for me, and that's what doesn't work. But conceptually, I really like the ideas going on here.
When I first saw this look, I really loved it. I love the idea of like a My Fair Lady on like acid, also like pink, also like neon pink, and then neon yellow is a great color combination. Seeing the green now with it, I don't think it works as well. I'm still gonna give this a T. I still love this look. I still think she looks great.
I do like the concept when she said My Fair Lady on an acid trip. That really made me laugh. It definitely encapsulates the feeling of this look. I think my issue with it is, again, I think aesthetically, there's some maybe some missed opportunities. I like the concept that she was going for. There's some things that I really do like about it. But yeah, this is going to be a bag for me. I just feel like there were too many missed opportunities with a concept that I think is hilarious.
Agreed. Well, that was the Brit Gala. That was everything. We find out that the second runway is going to be Queen of Your Hometown, because of course it is, because it has been for how many seasons now on Drag Race UK? All of them, basically. Practically. But we find out more about the Lucky Cow. That is literally only relevant for one episode, so okay.
Is it not coming back at all?
I'm pretty sure this was the twist.
Oh, I thought like it was like the dunk tank, because I was going to liken it to the dunk tank where I'm like, oh, so it was always going to, okay.
I'm pretty sure this is the one and only instance of the Lucky Cow this season, because I don't think producers expected them to game this twist the way that they did in order for it to be used on week 1.
Honestly, I kind of love that for them.
I do too. I do too.
As a Big Brother fan, and I'll just a quick step out. I love when twists fall flat on their face, because I hate when they ruin what is really a good format. So
I heard like rumors about the Lucky Cow, and I thought this was like, okay, So we're getting the Golden Beaver, but the UK's version, and like also like the Golden Balut as well. I thought that's what we're getting. Also, like the design of it looks mental. It looks insane.
I love it. I'm sorry, I love it. It's giving me like pantomime prop.
It is. It is pantomime prop. Like you could literally fit you could fit like 2 queens in there and have them walk around on it.
Yeah, or it looks like Dick Whittingham is going to come round and just carry it underneath his arm for the rest of Act 1 and 2. That is a pantomime character, Logan. Don't worry.
No, I'm familiar with it. I'm just laughing because I know the reference you're making.
Or like imagine in like after the lip sync, instead of like they had that random TV screen, they had like 2 queens come in a pantomime cow to then save Pasty.
That would have been art.
What if they
Would've
made one of
loved
them
that.
lip syncing an inflatable cow suit?
Well, Tessa was already there. Why not have Tessa do it?
She'd do it.
She would do it.
Yeah, she is so down.
Absolutely, she would
And that's
do
why
it.
we
without
love Tessa.
100%. Like, yeah, it just felt very weird. But the queens are de-dragging. They're, getting to know each other. Elle's missing her mom because she's a child.
She does come up very young, honestly. How old is she? Is she 22?
She's 22.
Okay.
Also, the day that a queen is on Drag Race who is younger than me, I will. Luckily, I'm not there just yet, but we're getting close, which I don't like.
I'm at the point where they're all younger than me usually. So
Same.
I'm dealing with the fact that I have more drag experience than people on Drag Race, and they look a lot better than me.
Correct.
Fuck you, bitch.
You said it, not me. I'm agreeing with your statement.
Don't enable my self-doubt.
I always will.
Okay, Plain Jane, calm down.
I just started drag. I literally can't say a goddamn thing about it. Anyway, but yes, we get what's it called? We get Elle and Sally talking about missing home. We then get next day Elle and Bonnie talking about the Irish drag scene and the kind of the difference between Ireland and Northern Ireland. Which I thought was a really fun conversation. Obviously, we've never had anyone representing from the Republic of Ireland. So it was really nice to kind of get that conversation as well. How, Northern Ireland is just filled with baby queens, as we're seeing on this season. But she thinks she's been doing it for 10 years. So.
But she's beautiful.
Is she? Anyway, no, I think Elle is lovely. I think Elle is a lovely gal. I do love one of the things that just kind of happened it was either the de-dragging or the getting ready. Because Nyong Bella talks about being queer in Cameroon, which is a really lovely, wonderful, powerful conversation. But at one point previous to that conversation, there's like a 10-second bit where I think it was Eris is like, well, how does it feel to be representing for the dolls this season? And Nyong Bella's like, it feels great. And then they just cut away. It's like...
BBC editing.
Oh.
And?
Oh. Okay. Is that it? Oh. Got it. Cool.
Yeah, I'm gonna say this on my chest. I believe this is probably censorship from the BBC,
100%.
based on the current status of trans rights here in the UK.
Yep. And that's bullshit.
Tis.
But I did really love the rest of Nyong Bella's conversation that we got while they're all getting ready about being queer in Cameroon, never really shying away from that, but having like such a different experience after moving to London. I just love her. I just love her.
It's great. She's lovely.
Stunning. stunning. Any other conversations that stood out to y'all in the bits?
This was earlier but it was really funny how I think it was it Bones who was talking about who she recognized to Celexa, and she was just like, "Oh, me and Paige have worked together," and she's just like, "Chai Tea, like I know her. She works the front, and I host." And I was like, "Oh my gosh, that was so shady."
Yeah.
But it genuinely looked like she was just like her face genuinely was like, I was not trying to be shady. Like, that's just where we work there.
And Celexa was not buying it.
I think it's really interesting, this whole conversation that we got. Like, and it kind of started in the entrances and then kind of like went throughout the whole episode. I'm really intrigued if this becomes a storyline for the season of like the new Soho girls versus the like other London queens. Because we know like Bones is kind of part of this like new Soho thing with Crystal and Dee Dee and their like whole family. So I'm really intrigued to see if, you know, is there going to end up being any conflict specifically between like Bones and Chai, or are we going to see like the London girls fighting at some point? Because who else is from London from this cast? It's those two, and then I think there's one other.
Pasty works in London, I think.
Pasty works in London. And Nyong Bella, yeah. Yeah, so I'm intrigued to see what becomes of this like storyline, if anything. I think, but you know, yeah.
I think the storyline is even more general. Like it made me really think this episode of like Drag Race kind of feels like it's kind of an equal playing field when you come in, regardless of where you come from. Because it's been a storyline long through the history of Drag Race that you could be, you know, the it girl outside of Drag Race. You could be such a known name, but then when you come in and then somebody who is like much newer than that queen comes in, but is showing their best foot and they're acing all the challenges, that's the person who is going to succeed on Drag Race. And just because you're a big name outside of the thing does not necessarily mean you get that ride to the end every single time. And that seems to be a storyline that they've been reinforcing with really all the queens this time, especially with, we'll get to it with our winner here, is somebody who is that newer girl that nobody knew, taking the win home.
Also that shady pause during the entrances, like Elle asking, "Oh, like I know some of you. Do you know any of me?" Crickets.
I would not have set myself up that bad.
Paige acknowledging the crickets.
Yeah.
Paige talking about the crickets in her confessional. I said,
yeah. You know what? Elle was like, she kept her chin up, and honestly, I don't know if I could do the same. That confidence coming from Elle is like, honestly,
do take nerve.
I wish I could bottle that.
I was really impressed with Elle, to be honest with you. I was really impressed with Elle in that moment.
Here's the thing. Like, no matter how long you've done in drag, names get around. Like, you hear about performers from outside your city. I've heard Sally's name so many times from people like Reese Witherspoon, who also works in the Newcastle scene. I've heard Taris's name for years, and I've heard like great things about both of them. So you never know like how far up the country your drag name is going to get. I've met like queens, and I've introduced myself out of drag and been like, "Oh, hi, I'm Eris Envy," and they've gone, "Oh, I've heard of you," and it's completely caught me off guard. So I don't think it's like super unreasonable for her to be like, "Oh, has anyone heard of me?" It's just unfortunate that, you know, there's 13 other people in that cast that didn't hit. Was there 13?
11.
There's 11 other people in that room and 2 ghosts who haven't heard of her.
The ghosts of, I don't know who, the ghosts of River and Teresa. That's who the ghosts are. The ghosts of River and Teresa.
I was like,
and the ghost of Michelle liking Marie Antoinette.
Marie Antoinette's ghost is in the room.
Several ankles and a kneecap.
It's haunting Michelle day in, day out. I mean,
exactly.
Could not one queen like just lie and be like, "Oh yeah, like I follow you on Instagram, you know, I've seen some."
No, but I actually really appreciate that all the girls were like, "No, baby,
no."
The politeness in me would be like, "I think I might follow you. I think I might follow you."
No. But hey, I guess in this episode it worked out for her. But I think it's time for us to talk about the runway.
Yes.
Ru Disco Ball.
I love this look.
As I've said in my notes, RuPaul looks like RuPaul.
Oh, truly? Ru looks like Ru, and Michelle looks like Michelle. Ru
Yeah.
looks like a disco ball, fabulosity. Like she literally was just dipped in a vat of disco ball materials, and Michelle looks like the only slutty leopard print fabulosity huntress, and I love every bit of it.
Yeah, Michelle looks like if Katie Price was a good person, and Ru looks incredible.
And you know she spent all that time with Katie Price, so she knows how to do the Katie Price aesthetic.
Yes.
Yeah.
But Michelle
She
truly looks
lived
fab,
with Katie Price.
and so does Ru. Ru looks amazing in this.
Ru looks like if Katie Price was a good person.
Oh my gosh.
I lost my horses in South Africa, and that's why my husband and I have divorced. The nipples, the eyes, the face.
Gorgeous
Gorgeous
nipples.
nipples.
Did you crop Alan Carr out of this photo?
No, they have their own slide.
Okay.
Because of the way I made the slides, I needed to put Bru and Michelle and Joel and Alan on a separate slide. But we have our fabulous, fabulous Alan Carr and our beautiful guest judge, Joel Dommett.
Yes.
They had no reason to do that.
No,
Yes,
but I
they
was
did.
certainly happy to see it.
Yes, they did. They knew what they were here to do, just like Mike knows what he's here to do.
I know why I'm here.
And Eris knows why he's here.
Best of luck to Alan Carr. He's going to go on, was it Traders UK?
Celebrity
Traders
Trader.
UK.
Hey!
Good luck to Alan Carr.
Mother.
Love it.
Even though
Isn't
it's already been filmed, so I mean,
Yeah.
Yeah, I know.
it's already over.
Watch Alan go home first.
Oh gosh.
Watch him be a traitor, be like, me a faithful now.
No.
Yeah.
It's
I'm
me,
here for
Alan.
It's me, Alan.
Who was the guy who was a guest judge on an episode of Drag Race US, and he kept shouting, and it really annoyed Michelle.
Joel McHale.
Joel Dommett gave me a little bit like Joel McHale, just a tiny bit when he was
little bit.
giving critiques, but he did it in a really endearing way. It was like, oh, God bless him, he is trying.
Correct.
He is trying for the gays, and he took his shirt off.
Well, this isn't his first
And
time
for
as
the
a guest judge on UK either. He's done
I
this
know.
before.
Yeah, he
So
was
that's why I was
he was series 5, I think, episode 7. Yeah, it was the acting challenge when Kate Butch won.
Real.
I'm
It was
glad
the
someone-
naughty
Joel
90s
Dommett,
one.
I would like to personally thank you for being one of my gay awakenings. You did your big one on that.
Alan, I would like to thank you for being not one of my personal. But I thank you for being a fabulous man.
But honestly, one of my
comedy heroes.
of the two like recurring judges, Alan's my favorite. He's my personal favorite.
How dare you do that to Tina Burner's ex-boyfriend? Anyway, Tina's in town, so that's why I'm feeling the Tina Burner energy in town right now. So,
You're feeling the
Burn it
burn.
and burn it.
Yeah, Tina, Scarlett, and Alexis are all in town currently. So
Oh.
it's the first stop of the Witch Perfect tour, so I'm hoping I get to go see it. But shout out to those three, love them. But let's talk about Queen of the Hometown. We're going to do one more round of teabagging for this episode. I feel like we've done so much teabagging. Jesus Christ. My bags are tired. But Bones's are not, because she's carrying the bags for all of us now in this look. So
Yeah, we've done 24 looks. We've got 12 more to go. 36
yes, and this
looks for
time
episode.
we're starting with RuPert.
Love this look. This is a T. She looks incredible. This is if I would think of Peak District, or for me, I've been pretty much to Lake District, but getting this is exactly what I think of if I think of that area. I think of like a posh TWAT who would never have gone walking wearing this, and that's exactly what she's serving.
This is my favorite look of the runway. How Bones was not in the top, I have
Criminal.
no clue. I have no clue.
Criminal.
This look definitely. It gives like, exactly posh upper class. I love the structure to it. She got both the puffiness but also the silhouette out of it, in like a skinny silhouette. I love the hair like coming down, like the long hair kind of gives that kind of brat look. We can get more into it later, but like this is tea for me. This is gorgeous.
This just made me like reminisce about like all the time I've spent in Windermere and Pooley over this summer. So yeah, this was my hats off to this. She looks fab. T.
Bones was robbed. T.
I'm still angry about it. Katrin feelings.
I've loved this diva this episode. This look fits the theme, but it's not one of my personal favorites. Bag. Full stop.
I think this perfectly encapsulates Katrin's like aesthetic and like drag. I think there's a prettiness to it. Like I think there's a lot that I really like about it. It is on the simpler side, but I do like there's the camp, but it's also very it's very pretty at the same time. It is a slight T for me.
I really like this. This is T for me.
I am going to give it a soft T. I think it's clean and really well done. It's not the most groundbreaking look, but I think it accomplishes the goal of what Katrin was going for. So I'm not mad at it. But I see where you're coming from, RuPert, for sure. Nyong Bella.
She's shown some great looks this episode. This is not
one of them.
The gold on her skin looks incredible. This look needed 30 more things added to this. Like, this look needed more. Bag. Love you, Devo. Can't wait to see more.
I kind of agree. I think this look needs more time in the oven for me. It does not give Big Ben at all, outside of it being a clock. I, the way that she was like showing it and like the confidence with it, I mean, I love Nyong Bella as a character and a drag artist, but this look specifically, it missed the mark for me. So it's a bag for me.
This, for me, gives me, if Lumiere and Cogsworth from Beauty and the Beast had a really sickening daughter, I do think it needs more. I think this is the groundwork for what could be a really good look. However, it's not Queen of Your Hometown. And I'm looking forward to like dissecting this more on Look Over Here. I don't want to put this in the bin because there are elements I like about it, but just because of the finishing, I'm going to have to bin it. I'm sorry.
It's a soft bag for a lot of the same reasons you all have given. I think it's a really strong concept for the look. I love that she went for Big Ben, but this look is anything but big. And that's kind of what I'm looking for here. As a concept and as a like garment, I think it's really cute, but I don't really get the full thing. So unfortunately, it's a soft bag for me, but I love Nyong Bella and I've loved everything else she's presented this episode, including the Marie Antoinette.
Especially the Marie Antoinette. How about that? Especially
my favorite was her promo or her entrance look, but that's just me. But yes, also definitely the Marie Antoinette. So page 3.
I love this look so much. and yet it's weird for me because I don't know how to talk about this look.
Mm.
I love this. This is incredible. I love the idea of it, like, because like my guess is this is an outfit that she would probably like usually wear, and then doing like the print of like the sari hills over the top. I love this. Is it just a bit of a look that it's kind of hard to explain, but I do love this look. T.
The thing I love about this look is I think it shows that you don't need a lot of things to have a lot of things to like look at an outfit. Like this has the like simplicity, but there's so much to like take apart. There's a lot of texture to it. I love that she put, you know, the landscape of Surrey Hills on the hat and on the big pant leg. There's so much that I love about it. It reminded me of Drag Race Canada winner Venus. This was like something that she would wear, and everything she wore was absolutely stunning. But also that same style of like simple, but done in such a way that there was a lot to dissect. This is a T for me.
This is a really dynamic and interesting silhouette, and we've been getting a lot of that so far this episode in her Brit Gala look as well as this. So I'm interested to see if that's like a theme amongst her entire runway package. But this is incredibly well done, and I really liked it. So this is a T.
This was my favorite of the hometown looks. I think this was so unique and cool, while still like I think it's such a unique way to show off your hometown. I think it's a tad literal, but in this case, I really appreciate it because there's really not been that many queens, at least on the UK franchise, that have gone very literal in this way, and I really appreciate Paige's perspective here. This is an absolute T for me. I loved every single bit of this look. And it's a say something hat moment. Now, come on now.
Also, like seeing it up close, the fact that she's like even put like the picture has gone down to the platform of her shoe as well.
It's all the way down to the shoe. Like it is 100%. It's so just.
Also, I'm just noticing that heel is high.
That's
a high heel.
At least 6, if not higher.
Yeah.
And she's a tall girl too, so that makes her very, very tall. Chai! T Grande.
I love this look. This is my favorite of the looks that Chai has presented this week. I love the fact that like the blue on the center of the tie flag isn't just like as part of the catsuit. The fact that it's like it's also like in the shape of a tie as well.
It's like a tabard, yeah.
Mm-hmm.
And that's really cool. I also love like the metal pieces as well. They look like, because I know she's done a lot for Drag Race, but they look like pieces made by Bunny B. Fly.
Mm-hmm.
Because I know she's made a lot for specific queens, and that's what it reminds me of. And then the Union Jack on the back as well. I love this look. This gets a T. This is my favorite look she's shown so far.
Yeah, this is, I think it's so ingenious taking both the identical colors of the tie flag and the Union Jack and just making this beautiful outfit while exhibiting both cultures. I love, obviously, we have the tie influences from all the structure and the headpiece, but also I definitely get kind of a UK feel of like the latex bodysuit underneath it. It's kind of giving me like Spy Who Shagged Me a little bit. It's yeah, and this is definitely my favorite look that Chai has shown. I'm so excited to see more from Chai T Grande. This is T.
So I will talk more about the actual look on Look Over Here, but what I want to talk about is how important it is to have a queer person of color on TV right now wearing the Union Jack at a time where in our country where the Union Jack is being weaponized to intimidate people, to intimidate people of color, to intimidate immigrants. And, for Chai to be on a platform this big and to wear the Union Jack, and like show that she's proud of her British heritage as well as her Thai heritage is really beautiful. And this for me is what makes me want to be patriarch, not idiots hanging up flags and spray painting swastikas. So thank you, Chai.
Yeah, this was such a powerful statement, knowing what's going on in the UK right now and internationally as well. I think, we all know. This was also my favorite look of the hometown looks. I think this was so sickening, so beautifully well done, such a beautiful portrayal of both her Thai and English heritage in just the best way. This is so beyond stunning. I just loved every bit of this look. I could not get enough of it. Tea. The tea is
tea.
hot. The tea is hot. It's not a grande. It's I don't like using all of the other terms
Venti.
from Starbucks.
I will say,
Yes,
when I have hot tea, it's chai tea. So
Oh, good.
yeah,
You
I
have
thought about
tea,
making.
tea.
I thought about making. If I didn't have coffee today, I was gonna make some chai for this episode, but I made coffee instead. Viola.
I love this look as well. I love the way it moved with all the fringe and with all the ribbons. I love this like lighter color on her. She looks great. This is a tea.
yeah. I think it's really risky to have such stringy like material on your dress, but I think this is done so elegantly. I really liked this look on Viola. I loved also the part of the hair. It kind of looks like a ribbon going down, the little blue streak going down her hair. This is a tea for me.
She is such a nerd, and I love that. It's the fact that she chose something so niche like the ribbon industry to talk about for her runway. And yeah, I think she looks beautiful, and I can't wait to talk about this more. T.
I think it is criminal that Viola was not in the top this week. T. This is fucking incredible. This is such a phenomenal look. T. Sally. T. M.
This look looks great on her. I love the contrast of the corset and the collar piece with like this really fluffy tulle skirt. I wish she had something on the shoulder to add more to it, but I love this look. T.
This look for me, I do like it. This is like a slight T for me. I love the tulle skirt down. I think, I don't know, for me, it's a little simple up top or small. Maybe if it kind of gives me kind of crash test dummy almost. It's and I think of Denali's crash test dummy look, and I'm like, man, if she did that with the skirt, oh my gosh, I think she would have been. It would have been like a fully realized. I don't know. It got me sidetracked, but it is a slight T for me. I do think it's a pretty look.
T.
T. M. I think she looks great. Stunning. It's a little simple compared. We had just done our Instagram review for the season. Go check it out if you haven't already. And this was just a little bit simpler compared to a lot of the things that we saw on her Instagram. And so I was like, oh, but this is still so good.
I think that's what kind of derailed me. Not derailed, but kind of distracted me.
Sally has dresses the Metro.
Yeah, it's just there's so much that she does, and she has so much in her drag. Like this simpler look, I guess, maybe surprised me. I agree.
Yeah, but I like it. I like seeing something a little bit simpler and more pared back as well. I really appreciate that. Pasty.
I love the idea of this. I love the idea, and I love that she decided to do this for her hometown. I just feel like this needed a little bit more and a little bit of refinement towards it. So bag. Love you, Pasty. This hair also looks great on you.
I agree. I love the idea. I can see a really good outfit out of this. I think it might just be how like it turned up when she turned on the runway to go walk down, but some of it kind of, I don't know. The main thing I like this asymmetrical look. You can't really see it, this asymmetrical look that she's going for, but there's some cloth that kind of, I don't know, it kind of not ruins, but it kind of changes the shape for me. And also, it feels like the umbrella, the way she's holding it right now, it looked a little unfinished, or maybe part of it kind of, I don't know. I see a good look. I like the concept. I wish the hair was a little bigger, in my opinion. But this is a bag for me. But I like the idea.
Yeah, I really like this. No, well, that's not true. I like this. I do think the Eden Project as like an idea for representing Cornwall is really interesting, because it's not what I think of when I think of Cornwall. When I think of Cornwall, I think of pasties and fishermen.
And she's already done one of those, so
Yeah,
it was going to be a little bit difficult for her to do a fisherman look.
But yeah, I think this is a good concept, and I like it overall. I think there's just a few choices I would have changed personally, but we'll get into that and look over here. This is a very soft tea for me.
I'm really on the fence with this because I do think it's a really good concept. I had heard of the Eden Project as well in Cornwall, so I at least like had familiarity with the reference. There's a lot that is working here, and there's some things that just aren't working as well as I want them to. I'm gonna like the absolute softest of bags. The softest of bags. Eris Mungadi.
Period.
So this is tied with my favorite look. Actually, there's like three, and I can't decide which is my favorite of this runway. This is one of them. I love this yellow. I like the airbrushing of it, and like making it a puffer jacket is just so cool. I love these buns on her. She looks so incredible. And then to see her like so beaten down was just really sad and hard to watch. But I love this
For
look
no
so much.
reason.
Exactly. No fucking I love this look. There's one thing which I don't really like, which is the fact like like either do a yellow shoe because like you can see the top of the boots. That's like my one thing with this. But otherwise, I love this look. Strong tea.
This is a tea for me as well. I will say though, I felt like she was really reaching with hometown, like queen of the hometown on this one. And I think I'll just put out on record, like Eris has amazing energy. She has a lot of energy. I just hope she can focus her energy and like focus in on like what the prompt is, because I think the judges had a problem that she did pufferfish, which was just kind of a very I don't know, I guess she didn't really know much about her own topic. So I think she'll have this outfit. It's stunning. It's a tea for me. But it just didn't fit the prompt. And I hope that Eris can like focus, because I love her energy. She's so much fun on this season. This looks a tea for me, but I just wanted to put that out in my worry, because this didn't really fit the prompt for me necessarily.
Eris, if you're listening, you had one stumble, but the season is still yours. You're still going to get those points for the draft, I promise. Even though you were there and you experienced the entire thing, and I was not. But to the look, I really like this, and I can't wait to talk about on look over here. But yeah, it doesn't really fit the theme, but I don't care because she looks fab. Tea.
It's going to be a soft tea only because I think the application to the theme is a bit of a stretch, but I think the look is absolutely incredible. I love this look. It's so sickening. I love every bit of it.
If there's nowhere else that you could have put it, I'm glad we got to see it.
True. And well, we got to see this look from Mel Vosk.
I think I like this look more than others because I saw this look. I researched the building that it's based off of, and based like on it, I see how the look came to be. This look just looks a bit uncomfortable to wear, and so I'm gonna give it a bag. But I love her. She did great this episode. Congratulations on your win, girl.
Yeah, I think just it does look cumbersome. It looks a little oblong. I think the silhouette that's coming off of the chest, I don't know, it's a little off-putting to me. I am all for like a more abstract look. I feel like this doesn't necessarily aesthetically for me hits the mark, but I do love how she sells it. Again, I have to say every time Elle really does bring the energy into it, but this look itself, this is a bag for me.
Interesting angular movements. This is a bag for me.
I really like the hair.
Mm-hmm.
T.
No. Bang.
Oh no. No, I meant T as in like me reacting to things whilst being.
Oh, I know.
Reacting whilst gay.
Literally. Yeah, it's cardboard, girl.
It's chocolate.
Wow. The fact that we got the chocolate sound effect though earlier in the episode, I loved it. Shout out.
Crazy word.
Bonnet.
This is also part of my three-way tie for my favorite look.
Mm.
I love this shade of green on her. Because she's the first Republic of Ireland queen. Of course, you'd want to do St. Patrick in a way that is also not a complete stereotype. Based on what happened in previous UK seasons. But I love this look. She looks incredible. I just wanted a bigger snake. T.
Okay.
I agree. This is a T for me. I'm happy that, let's get more healthy cultural representation of the Irish on Drag Race. This is a good start. This is a wonderful look. I think, again, I love when, the religious imagery, but mixed in with like drag aesthetic. I love, there's a political side to it. I love when drag has like these messages to tell you. This is T for me.
T.
T with a side of snake.
The snake.
Snake is snake. Snake is snake. Will she be the sneaky snake of the competition? We'll find out. We'll find out. And last up, Select's Addiction.
Once again, part of my three-way tie for my favorite look of this runway. I love this look. I've got a few qualms with it, but I'll talk about that in look over here. And I just love the gravy boat in the hair. As the hair, that's just charisma, uniqueness, nerve, and talent, and I love it.
I love the gravy boat fascinator. It's awesome. I love this look. Maybe I'm not getting the reference because I'm a Yankee, but like the reveal was a little odd.
Yorkshire pudding.
Yeah. The reveal was a little strange for me, but this look overall, I mean, this is stunning. This is gorgeous. This is T.
This is not just tea. This is Yorkshire tea.
Okay.
Yeah, I love this. Rhea's son, Snailer, I know you're watching. The gravy boat dress from Rhea's Hag Race has been vindicated, and I will hear nothing of it for the rest of my life. So like I said, this is amazing. I really, really can't wait to dissect into all the beautiful details on this. Look over here. You look so fab. Well done. T.
I love this look. I'm gonna give it a soft T. simply because I wanted the reveal to be a little bit stronger. Because she was doing all of the things with the reveal, and it was like, ooh, the reveal, and then the reveal was a little bit underwhelming. I'm going to be 100% honest, as a TV viewer. But the look as a standalone look, sickening. So, that is that on that for this here occasion. I would like to know from our panel, who would have been your top 3 of the week, starting with RuPert.
Ooh. Really like to put me on the spot, don't you, Logan?
Of course.
Throw me into the deep end, why not? So I'm
Yes.
going to base this like purely on the looks. I'm not going to base this on like the 3 random questions and whatever they had to deal with.
Fair.
So my top 3 would probably be Page 3, Bonnie and Clyde, and Bones.
Period.
My top 3 would be Page 3, Bones. And the third, I mean, either between Bonnie and Clyde or Viola for me.
Celexa, Sally, and Bones.
Ooh, okay.
Good choice.
I am gonna say Paige, Bones, and Viola. Period. But that's not at all what the judges thought.
Well,
are we getting into it?
This is the time. So we get announced in a very interesting fashion. Our top 3 of the week are Katrin, Elle, and Paige. And our bottom 3 is Pasty, Nyongbella, and Eris. And all of the other queens are told to step to the back of the stage. Huh?
oh,
So they get their critiques, they do their things, all of that lovely, wonderful jazz. How did we feel about these tops and bottoms, everyone? Because I certainly hated it.
Yeah.
it was so confusing. It was so random. I was just like, when they, no, it was all wrong. It just made everything feel weird. This episode was weird as a result of these results. I just, I don't have words for this. No.
I have words for this. This is rigor mortis, girl. This is rigor mortis. I have no problem with them valuing some queens' performances because of like confidence and what they like to see in somebody. But I think when like queens are doing better in the competition, not better, but like, so queens that have stronger showings, like through their looks and through the challenge, people want to see that rewarded. They don't like to see what we saw, which I felt like were mostly in the top, in my opinion, were these kind of flimsy reasons for like why they were in the top. And that's nothing to take away from Katrin or Elle, which I'm sure those are the 2 that are getting most of the public's sort of hate, because I think they're lovely. I think that they've shown that they are great drag queens, and I'm excited to see them this season. I think it makes me mad because it feels like, people are mad at production and they have nowhere to channel that energy, and so they just channel it at the queens. And so it puts them in a bad position. And I'm always like, what do you want Elle to do? She's going to take the win if she gets the win. I would be the same if I were in her position.
Totally. I mean, none of this has anything to do with the queens and everything to do with RuPaul. So, like, if you're going to direct your hate towards someone, unfortunately, you need to do it towards RuPaul and not towards these queens that have literally nothing to do with the decisions or discussions that are happening on this here occasion. Get over it. Build a bridge and get over it. This is a show that should be uniting all of us as queer people right now, and instead, all of you that are sending hate are being idiots. So have fun being an idiot. Next question. unfortunately, I agreed with 2 of the bottoms and I agreed with 1 of the tops. So like it felt a little bit strange. Not by a whole lot, but just a little bit.
Let me guess. You
Um,
think Eris shouldn't have been in the bottom?
I agree with that.
Yeah, same. I think Neon and Pasty felt right for the bottom.
Nang Bella and Pasty should have been in the bottom. I don't know who else I would have put in the bottom 3 though. That's the thing.
Mm-hmm.
Like I really don't know who else I would have put in the bottom 3.
It's such a strong cast. I think it's a testament that this is a really strong cast, and I'm excited to see what they have this season. I'm a little underwhelmed, or not underwhelmed, but disappointed that this first episode is causing such a stir, because it's a wet blanket on all the hype that I have for the season.
I agree. And like up until this point, the episode was pretty good, minus Plain Jane. So it's like I just really was like everything was so good. The queens were so good, minus Plain Jane. Like everything was just so good that I'm like, okay, so we can tell RuPaul's favorites. Cool. These 3 are going to make it to the top 3. And there will probably be maybe a queen of color, maybe, if we're lucky. Cool. Yeah, I've outlined the rest of the season for you.
But Logan, you know that queen of color will definitely lip sync at least 3 or 4 times.
Oh yeah, and it's either going to be Nang Bella or Eris, and I'm already I'm accepting that. It's fine. It is what it is. Whatever. This.
Yeah.
So.
And the other will be gone within the first 3 episodes.
Correct. So, but yes, so we get, everybody goes back into the workroom, but not before. Everybody finds out that, out of the bottom 3 girls, each queen gets to choose who they would like to receive the lucky cow. And also Now I am going to pull up the exact verbiage that RuPaul says during this moment. Back in the workroom, your fellow queens will secretly vote for the lucky cow. The lucky cow is the bottom queen that the majority of your fellow queens competitors think should be saved from a final elimination. Now, I don't know about y'all. That's not how they made it seem with this damn wheel on the TV bullshit. So I was like, what's the tea, Christine? What's going on here, Sandra? What is the situation, Margaret? Like...
Also, like, imagine if you were Pasty. You've done bad you haven't done great in the first episode. You've stood on stage. You've been critiqued by Ru and Michelle and then been told you're the bottom 2. Have lip synced for your life, lost the lip sync, and then imagine your only chance to be saved is by your fellow queens, and they don't save you. Imagine how that would have felt. Imagine how
and that was almost the scenario. And that was almost the scenario.
Yeah. And imagine like you being like, okay, so I spent 2 days here, and now I feel like you would feel so defeated. And which like
it makes me think like Ru is so scared to give the power to the queens to save one of the bottom 3, because I think they look in Canada and they can see, I bet you like Ru could probably look at a couple instances in Canada and be like, I don't want that week happening to me. I want to be able to send whoever was saved home that week. And I'm like,
yeah,
I disagree though. We have some great TV moments from Drag Race Canada. We have the Save Melinda from Drag Race Canada. Like
Save Melinda.
Save Melinda. And that was a double Shantae, I believe.
Yeah.
I think honestly, having it after the lip sync is so cruel. I agree. I think the reason they don't do it before they pick the bottom two, or how they determine the bottom two is through the vote, is I think just that. I think RuPaul just and production just can't stand to like lose the control of who they can send home.
Especially not in the BBC.
Especially not in the BBC. But they all go back. It's an emotional, everyone's crying. Everyone's really upset about the cow. Everyone wants the cow. Everyone basically says the same shit for why they want the cow. None of this ends up mattering because the twist literally gets done and used and over with in week 1. So who cares? Literally. So we go back.
It's actually imagine if June Jambalaya got the golden chocolate bar right away.
Literally.
Yeah, because I could see them doing like a golden chocolate bar twist. Because again, they can plan who gets the gold chocolate bar.
Well, they did. That's why Bosco got it.
Yeah, they did.
Duh.
I love Bosco with every fiber of my being, but that's why Bosco got it.
Mm-hmm.
And I'm glad she did.
And I'm glad she did too. Even though she should have won All Stars 10, but that's beyond the point. I'll speak on it for the rest of time. And not Georges. Anyway, we go back to the main stage. We go back to the main stage and we find out that apparently the winner of the first Maxi Challenge is Elle Vosk.
Well done, darling.
I may not agree. I was going to say, I may not necessarily agree myself, but well done, darling. Good for you.
I think it's a good underdog arc for her as well.
Yeah.
Obviously coming in and was like, oh, no one knows you. Well, I'm going to win the first challenge in my little, cardboard Titanic silver piece.
In my tinfoil look moment.
And I'm so glad I drafted her.
You didn't.
Lady,
anyway.
You don't have to say the details.
You didn't.
She's on my team. That's what matters.
You got lucky. That's what you did.
You got the lucky cow.
The person going home was the person that was chosen. Like,
literally.
Isn't it funny how that works?
The last 2 picks in our draft were the person that almost went home this episode and the person that won this episode.
Crazy. We had strong feelings.
But yes, our bottom 3, Pasty, Young Bella, and Eris. Thank God they had some fucking sense to save Eris from the bottom 2. And it ends up being Nyong Bella and Pasty, which unfortunately I adore both of these divas fiercely, but this was the right bottom 2.
Eris would have survived that lip sync against.
Eris would have sent either of them home easily.
Yeah. Easily.
But
I have to say, we'll get into it, right? The lip sync. So.
Oh yes, because I understand how excited we are for the first lip sync of the season. And I understand that we want to start the season with a bang. Why is the first lip sync song of the fucking season Von Dutch? Quickly!
I will never complain having Charlie XCX as the lip sync because
correct.
I am
however, save it for deeper in the season when better lip syncers are doing it. No shade. Nyong Bella ate this up.
Mm-hmm.
And Pasty herself said on Twitter, I didn't want to do this song either. And it showed.
I went into this episode knowing that whatever the lip sync song was, there's a chance I'm going to have to lip sync it on Monday. Mm-hmm. So you could imagine how I leapt out of my seat and screamed when I realized it was Von Dutch. I was like, oh, I've got to be in that top 2 because I want to dog walk someone to this. I was a little let down by the lip sync.
I was a little let down by the lip sync too.
But Nyong Bella did what she needed to do to survive. And Pasty was present and doing her best.
I will say she did a lot better in this lip sync than I expected Pasty to do, to be honest with you. Mm-hmm. Even with like the hair and the headpiece kind of flopping around. I actually think Pasty gave really great energy in this lip sync.
Love the forward roll.
The forward roll. I was about to call it a sausage roll. I think the sausage roll was great. I think she gave good energy. I really just think in this instance, Nyang Bella really gave great energy for the song specifically. I wanted something more than the on and on and on. Like that got a little bit repetitive towards the end of the song from Nyang Bella, but the performance was very clean, very well done, and the stunts were good. So I can't be too mad. I thought both of them did a pretty good job overall.
I think just as somebody, I am such a Charlie stan. If you ever watch her perform, she's like literally sweating at the end of her sets. I know it's not fair to compare them to an international pop star, but like, I just wish a little more because she really is kind of one of my favorites. So, but let's just play another Charlie song. Not Boom Clap, please. Not Boom Clap.
Please, not Boom Clap.
That was an
Oh my God.
to Charlie XCX.
Can we not have Trophy like for the finale?
Yeah,
No.
or Vroom Vroom.
No,
They haven't
no.
done Vroom
Wait.
Vroom yet.
Wait. Because I literally was watching this. I was watching this episode with my roommate, and I was like, "Is this the first Charlie lip sync on Drag Race?" And I was like, "No, it can't be." And my roommate was like, "No, it wasn't. 360." I put Boom Clap completely out of my memory.
Yes, there's
100% out of my
There's
memory.
been 4 Charlie lip syncs.
I think it would include Fancy as well.
Oh yeah, 5 because you've had Fancy,
She wrote
Boom Clap,
360.
360,
Von
Guess,
Dutch.
and Von Dutch.
Oh, Guess.
Oh,
Guess
I
was it.
forgot
Guess
about
was a good lip sync.
Gas.
Oh, Guess would be.
With,
Yeah,
Lydia,
that's
with Lydia and
Mickey.
Mistress, where Lydia won while battling Mistress and a wig.
Oh yeah,
that
that lovely
giant
lip
wig
sync
with
with
the purple look.
that lovely
You
lip sync
cannot
with
get those
Lydia.
bangs out of her face.
Yeah, Lydia in that lip
Yeah.
sync.
And Mistress was there.
Who?
And Cheryl did a death drop.
Anyway, Nyang Bella wins this lip sync. And Pasty goes home. Not really, because she gets saved by the lucky cow and no one goes home. No one goes home.
Oh, I don't want to go home. Don't make me
So
go
happy that-
home.
Would you have
Go ahead.
preferred this episode to have been the bottom 2 with Nyang Bella and Pasty, or would you have preferred a top 2 of Katrin Feelings and Elle Vosk lip syncing to Von Dutch? Which
No,
would have you
because I
preferred?
actually think the top 2 would have been Elle and Paige. Based on critique, I think it actually would have been Paige and Elle.
And Paige.
Yeah,
would
but
have
they called Paige safe first.
I know. But they
But I
gave
think if they
Paige
knew what was-
they gave Paige the narrative before calling her safe, and Katrin didn't get one. So that's
Yeah.
why I'm like, if we're going off of the classic Drag Race, like trying to dissect what the fuck that means from the judges, I would extrapolate personally.
Extrapolate.
Extrapolate. Thank you for that. That I think for me it would have been a top 2 lip sync between Elle and Paige, and in that case, that's the scenario I want to fucking see. I want to see Paige absolutely demolish Elle Vosk to Von Dutch, and that is precisely why it wasn't a top 2 lip sync.
Yeah. Mm-hmm. Well, Drag Race UK has their dunk tank now, so their version of the dunk tank.
Yippee.
Yeah.
I am very happy though that Pasty did not go home. I really like Pasty. I really liked her throughout this whole episode, and I'm very excited to get one more episode with her. One more episode with her where she can do the best that she can. Because baby, next week is a design challenge. I worry for our Pasty.
I just wish they wouldn't put the queens through the ringer like they did. Like, I mean, Taylor's cried. I mean, Neon also was in her feelings as well and untucked.
Did you see the before and after of her makeup? That poor baby. How hard must she
Yeah.
have been crying?
Mm-hmm. And
I don't want to know because it will physically ail me to know how much she was hurting.
Well, it's like they put these girls through the ringer because they literally did their entrances, was told what the main challenge was, then basically changed into outfits for then their without unpacking for their first day on Drag Race to literally pose on a new stage and then have to talk to a
Plain Jane.
and then have to like talk to Plain Jane or to stand
Or
awkwardly.
a Drag Race legend or Plain Jane.
And then literally
Everyone
do
gets
that
a puppy or everyone
first
gets diarrhea
day.
forever.
Sorry, Rupert, go
Yeah,
ahead.
go for it.
I'm like, that must have been a rough first day.
And
Yeah.
Like, yeah.
go ahead.
That must have been like, they put those girls through the ringer as well. And then them doing this, and then them basically finding out on the main stage that, oh, your 36 looks didn't matter. How did you answer 3 random questions?
Literally.
I would have crashed out.
I just wish
Honestly,
I
would've won.
know why they don't do it. I just wish that they would make a format where it's like, it's a non-elimination the first week, just so everybody can show more of their drag. And I know why they don't do it, because they want people to give their best foot every single episode. Their producers
We're going to see a
trying to
double
make-
elimination this season as a result of this as well.
yeah.
We're going to see a double elimination.
I like that everybody's here. Everybody gets to show more of their drag, and that's wonderful. It's a little mean-spirited. The nature is a little mean-spirited.
Yeah. Well, actually, here's the thing. 12 queens, 8 more competitive episodes before the finale. So actually, with a top 4, not necessarily, unless they do another double save. Now, if we get a double Shantae, then I think that's where it gets a little bit dicey.
Yeah.
So there may not necessarily be room for a double Shantae, which is unfortunate, because I do really like when there is a double Shantae built into a season. Unless it's a 12-episode season, UK is typically 10.
Yeah.
But yeah, we'll see.
It's like how last season, when they did the top 2 episode for the talent show, episode 1 with Lavoie and Kyron, and so it meant that an episode that shouldn't have had a bottom 2 and should have had a top 2 lip sync, they had to send someone home because they didn't have a room, which was the makeover and charity. That should have been a top 2 episode, and then they should have just done like a 3-person lip sync for the roast, but
And not
they
even
wanted
to
make the
mention
after there as well.
the season 3 scheduling fiasco with Victoria leaving early, then the double Shantae because they couldn't bear to send home Scarlet Harlot over Charity Case.
And then
even though
having
Charity
the
Case
same
won that lip sync, she won that.
And then
lip sync.
having the same 2 queens in the next episode lip syncing, so they could find a song that suited Scarlet Harlot so much that they could send Charity home, and then doing a double elimination with the 2 favorite queens of the entire season, then having another elimination eliminating Scarlet Harlot, and then doing a final, and then doing a top 2 episode, and then an elimination to then get a final 3.
Mhm.
Sex on legs. Anyway. Yes.
Go
Oh,
ahead.
God, Mike.
I didn't have anything. I was going to bring up River and Teresa also, but
Oh, shout out to them again.
because we'd already mentioned them, the ghosts are
I
here.
know,
We-
shout out
we-
to them again. But speaking of old Drag Race UK seasons, next week I'm very excited to see how this design challenge goes down, because we are making looks from the remnants of prior Drag Race UK seasons. I'm really intrigued to see exactly what there's going to be. I hope specifically that we get all of the big betting bullshit stuff from that horrible acting challenge on UK5. The one that Ginger and Kate killed, but otherwise everyone was horrible in it.
Yeah.
I hope we get all of that big extravagant betting, and then there's just hey, I don't even remember who was in that one, who was in that skit, but
Hey was Tamara Thomas and Dee Licious, and then there
That
was
one.
Michael Maruli and Caramel, who did a footballers' wives thing, basically.
Yeah.
I want the betting from Ginger and Kate, and I want the hay. I want to see what these girls I want to see what they're gonna bring from each season. I love that this it seems like a celebratory thing from all the seasons. I'm really excited for it. But Rupert, what were you gonna say, babe?
I want to see the piece of green fabric in which Tia Coffee cut her skirt out of.
Please, if there is not green fabric from season 2 of Drag Race UK, I am going to be upset.
And then it's probably the same fabric that Hannah Conda then used to make her princess look on Versus the World 2.
want to see, and I know Kyron probably did not leave Susie, but I would love it if someone just reached into a box and it's Susie, you ugly, ugly thing.
Oh my god, I would cry. Wait, what if they have the rug from the acting challenge on season 1? Much better? The rug that they fucking that they rolled what's her face in? Like that would be incredible.
Was that
No,
Scaredy-
it was.
Scaredy
I
Cat,
think it was a random pick. Remember, because
It
it's
was
a
a
reference.
pit crew. Yeah.
Yeah, because
Oh,
like,
was it?
What if
it's a
they
reference
what if they
to Downton Abbey.
what if they have the rug? What if they have the rug?
What if they have those like random bowls of egg soup they had?
I can't
don't
wait
know.
to see how this turns out.
You know how I like my eggs fertilized.
And on that note,
Crystal, you will always
We-
be like that.
anyway, let's talk about our draft real quick as we move out of episode 1.
Oh,
I don't really want to because I'm in last.
womp womp.
Because RuPaul hates black queens and I have both of them. But I am in last in the draft with 10 points. Eris is just above me with 11 points. River and Lana just above us with 12 points. And the Cup poll are currently winning the draft with just above them with 13 points. It's not really like anyone is, far and away ahead yet.
It's anyone's
but,
game.
We had a winner, but we also had somebody in the bottom on our team. So
yeah, same.
Should have chosen Al.
So it's very, very fun, very lovely and wonderful. But that's where we're going to leave off today. Thank you for joining us for this lovely, wonderful, fantastic episode recap for Drag Race UK, Series 7, Episode 1. We will be back same time tomorrow. If you're watching this at the time that we are dropping this for our Look Over Here episode, both the UK recap and the UK Look Over Here will be dropping at 12 a.m. Pacific. I don't remember what the conversion is BST, but I do it off of Pacific because that's where I live and I upload the videos.
Ding.
So both videos will go up Saturday and Sunday, 12 a.m. Pacific time. I think it's 8 a.m. BST.
I was going to say it's 6 hours forward in England from where I'm at, and you're 2 hours behind.
So 8 a.m. BST on Saturday and Sunday, you can join us to talk all things Drag Race UK
sounds a lot
throughout
like
this
math.
entire season. And
all
don't
of my friends
worry.
can see how fucking mental I've been on this episode.
Correct. And don't worry, everyone. We've got some extra special content coming your way very, very soon beyond just a recap and a look over here. So stay tuned. You're going to want to hit the subscribe button and the notification bell so you know when we put out all of our Drag Race UK content, as well as all of the content going on across all of our channels. Make sure to hit all the buttons down below, the audio podcast, the other YouTube channels, the Patreon. If you want to check out right now before it releases on the channel, you can go check out our UK All-Stars fan cast video that is currently live on Patreon. It will be available on the channel later this weekend. But if you want early access, go check that out right now. Otherwise, go get your merch at lanagcreations.etsy.com. And with that being said, divas, we are going to go ahead and get out of here. So, cheers. Goodbye.
Good night.
Twinkling, twinkling.